After failing to earn a first-round bye, Indiana men's soccer opened up NCAA tournament play on their quest for their 9th star with the home match at Bill Armstrong Stadium against the Lipscomb Bison.
Experience is a really, really good thing, and this is something that can fuel us, and it's an advantage. It's a huge advantage for us in these type of games.
Both Indiana and Lipscomb won their conference titles both in the regular season and tournament play. But Collins Aduru opened the scoring in the first half with a beautiful shot to give the Hoosiers a 1-0 lead.
Offensively, that's the part that, we don't take that for granted. His attacking play, his ability to kind of drive and break things up, his passing is good.
In the second half, Malungu Mbale, playing in possibly his final game at Bill Armstrong Stadium, put the Hoosiers ahead 2-0.
It's meant a lot of memories, a lot of wins. Hopefully we can get some more games, here. But if this is my last one, it's a good one to end on.
However, Lipscomb responded quickly, and in the 84th minute, they scored to cut the lead in half, making Indiana sweat out the final half dozen minutes of the match. However, Indiana did a great job of controlling possession in the corner in the offensive zone to lead them to a 2-1 victory.
A light session on Saturday, and then for Sunday, I believe the kickoff is at 5.
Indiana will continue their quest for their 9th star on Sunday as they travel to Winston-Salem, North Carolina to take on the 10th-ranked Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Kickoff is slated for 5 p.m. For IUS-TV Sports, I'm Josh Bose. Final score, Notre Dame 2, Indiana 1, 5-4 in penalty kicks. The Irish advance to the College Cup. Josh Bose, Griffin Healy with you for IUS-TV Sports. Griffin, a tough loss for Indiana on the quest for 9, once again coming short in extra time.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, there's nothing much you can do. Indiana went the distance with Notre Dame and put all their effort in with a second-half goal, but they just came up short.
Yeah, it seems to be a theme for Indiana in these last few years. Todd Yeagley and his team struggled in the early going, but picked it up towards the late part of the second half. Griffin, some halftime adjustments. What'd you see that you liked in the second half?
I think the defense obviously got more tenacious, and I think the offense started to capitalize more on opportunities. We saw that with the one goal. Again, it just came down to an unlucky block of Joey Mayer's goal, and this is now the 5th season in a row that Indiana has fallen in the NCAA tournament either by golden goal or penalty kicks.
That'll wrap up our coverage here from South Bend. Be looking for Griffin's package here coming up soon. For IUS-TV Sports, Kara Adams, Griffin Healy, Josh Bose, it's been a pleasure. After going 2-1 over the weekend in Myrtle Beach to open the season, the 23rd ranked Indiana baseball team came home for a midweek home opener against Miami of Ohio, a game where a pair of highly touted freshmen made their first career starts. Right fielder Andrew Wiggins and first baseman Joey Brancheski made an immediate impact at the plate, collecting an RBI en route to a 12-6 Hoosier victory.
So I thought they both had good nights, both did a good job, both played good defense. From what I can remember, Joey.
Right fielder number 13, Andrew Wiggins.
In contrary to the two freshmen, Josh Pine was playing in his 3rd home opener here at Indiana and had a fantastic day with 2 hits, 4 RBIs, including a 3-run home run to left field to give the Indiana Hoosiers an advantage early in the game.
Brancheski, Wiggins, and the rest of the Indiana squad will look to continue their winning ways as they head down to Waco, Texas to take on Baylor for a 3-game series. For IUS-TV Sports, I'm Josh Bose. Cole Wiley at the line, drills the first one. A career 77.9% free throw shooter. Thank you. The second one is up and good. And she has her 4th point of the game. It's 28-15 Gamecocks. Indiana has their first offensive possession of this second quarter, as Juliana Lamandola got flattened by Raven Johnson while trying to set a screen. But we're over the timeline. Meister at the top of the key. Left wing, Garzone. Top of the key now to Chloe Moore McNeil. A set run for Sarah Scalia. She'll rise and fire a right wing 3 off the glass, no good. Reaching high in the sky for the rebound is Ashlyn Watkins. Malaysia to Tessa Johnson, no good. Rebound battled for, and it will stay with the Gamecocks.
Indiana has to get back in transition. Did a decent job that time, but still unable to score on offense.
Baseline out of bounds. Johnson will trigger. Left side of the basket, finds Fulwiley. Guarded by Scalia. Trying to away, and now finds a beautiful cutting Tessa Johnson. No good. The rebound is loose, but it's actually a jump ball. Alternate possession, Indiana ball. 28-15, South Carolina, a minute gone by here in the second quarter. Indiana with the basketball in their road crimson uniforms. Indiana across the chest, no last names on the back per usual. Meister at the top of the key. Sarah Scalia on her right hand, driving to the cup, blocked away by Sania Fagan. My goodness, that was with some authority from Fagan.
It sure was, and Josh, you just have to wonder how much longer can Terry Moore and the IU coaching staff keep Mackenzie Holmes on the bench. They cannot score right now.
Moore McNeil will trigger the inbounds, finds Juliana Lamendola, a fadeaway shot from 6 feet. Finds the bottom of the net, and it's 28-17. 85 seconds gone by here in the second quarter. Down low now, it's Fagan working on Lamendola. Kind of shuffled her feet, no call. Off the backboard, no good, and Indiana clears. They want to push. Sarah Scalia all alone. She goes up for the layup off the glass and in. And the lead's cut down to single digits. 28-19 as South Carolina wants to slow it down as the Indiana crowd starts to get into this. Indiana's got to make their run, stay within this 5 to 10 range. At the top of the key, it's Johnson. Gets it stripped away by Chloe Moore McNeil right into the hands of Fulwiley. She goes up, it's off the rim and over the backboard, and it'll be Indiana basketball down by 9, 7:58 remaining in the second quarter.
And now Mackenzie will Sydney Parrish for the Hoosiers, and I think so will Camila Cardoso for South Carolina. So everybody kind of bringing in their best players yet again, and IU making a bit of a push here.
We haven't talked about it, but Dawn Staley's sweater is fantastic.
As always.
She's the queen of apparel, or she wears a Eagles jersey when she can. But here's Indiana with the basketball down by 9. Gare zone, left wing, it's good! Chloe Moore McNeil has her first points of the game, and the lead's down to 6. It's 28-22. Cardoso to Johnson on the left wing. Pulls up from the free throw line. It's good. Can't let her get to her spot. And it is now 30-22, 7 minutes, 25 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Shooting is what tests.
Gare zone on her right hand, gets a screen from Mackenzie Holmes. The pass goes awry and out of bounds. A little conversation between the freshman or the sophomore and the fifth-year senior.
Yeah, Holmes wanted that pass to be a little bit tighter in and try to drive inside. And Garzone just delivered a pass closer toward the three-point arc, toward the corner.
30-22 in favor of the Gamecocks. Cardoso going in on Mackenzie Holmes. The shot is up and good. Mahomes can't do anything about that, as now it is back to a 10-point Gamecock lead. Chloe Moore McNeil on her left hand pulls up around the three-point arc. Garzone right wing three, it's good. Here, 32-25. Time line the Gamecocks. Cardoso to Johnson. Left wing gets to the free throw line. Now we'll look to find Cardoso. Now it's Hall with the basketball, guarded by Scalia. Watkins now to Johnson. A nice feed back to Watkins in the lane, rolls in and good. Watkins has her first points of the game. It's 34-25. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left here in the first half.
Great play by those two, just finding and scoring.
Little pitch and catch there. It's Holmes to Garzone, but there's a foul. Staley is up. Referee Lisa Jones, or it might be. It is Lisa with. 6:07 remaining. Indiana shooting the three a little bit better, drawing them closer and closer, but they can't get the stop on defense, Zion. Indiana, who is 27-6 in East Lansing over the 33 games they've played here, trying to hold on to avoid loss number 8, trying to get win number 21, but wouldn't be mad about tie number 7. It's Sharp on the ball, probably about 30 or so yards from goal. The Indiana line will be right around the 18-yard box, a two-man wall of Sarver and Oduru. The cross comes in. It's off the head of Bacharach, just outside the 18. A shot kicked away by Mayer, but it is still in Indiana's half. Ludwig across to Stout. A header from Stout, a bicycle kick, And a dangerous play will be called on Mercer as he tried to bicycle kick it, nearly kicked the head off of an Indiana Hoosier. And my goodness, this match has been entertaining, Cruz Martin.
No doubt about it. With high-powered offenses, as you mentioned, Mercer going in for the bicycle kick. I think Luca Becerra is lucky to still be alive after that one. He was coming in with a little bit of fury in his eyes, and Indiana breathes another sigh of relief. But if you're Indiana, honestly, play this as slow as you can, because every time you go for a shot, Michigan State is always pushing back the other way, and they're pushing back even faster than they were before.
So the game has restarted, and the Hoosiers have the ball in the back line. It's Joey Mayer on his right foot, who will play it to the newly placed Alex Barger, who makes a move in the left back position, gives it to Collins Oduro. Oduro will look to play Wagoner, who will switch the field. Advantage was played as he was knocked off by Spadafora. And here comes Sam Sarver. He's onside. He's in the box. A left-footed pass. It goes off of Spartan. That's a right-footed shot that Sam Sarver shoots 99.9% of the time. But he earns Indiana's first corner as Quentin Helmer and Malun Gumbale will check in, as Becerra and Oduru will check out. Cruz, that was one of those times where you're being too unselfish, and that might hurt you.
Exactly, and you said that earlier about Collins Oduro, and I think that Oduro made the right play, but here you're absolutely right. Sam Sarver needs to shoot that ball, and maybe he wants to think about Michigan State on the counterattack, but Indiana gets a corner out of it anyway.
Here comes the corner. It's headed away by a Spartan. Spadafora will clear it only as far to the Big Ten logo, as Wagner will play Helmer. And the ball is taken away on a bad pass from Helmer. Sliding attempt by Mayer gets Spadafora, and another yellow card is issued to a center back for Indiana. This time it's issued to Joey Mayer, so both center backs for Indiana are playing on a yellow card for the final 28 and a half minutes or so of this match.
And I don't think it should come as any surprise that we're seeing so many yellow cards, especially over the last couple of minutes, with as fast as Michigan State is counterattacking right here. There's going to be some bodies flying around, because Indiana's not going to concede any space on the field, without you paying the price in some sort of way. Yes, they pick up a yellow card, and, that could have further implications down the line. But if you're Indiana, I like the message that you're sending. You're not afraid to be physical with this Michigan State team. And if you're Michigan State, keep attacking. With your luck, you might be able to get another player with a second yellow card and get them disqualified from the game.
10th foul on Indiana. That's 20 overall in the game. 10 fouls aside. It's normal for Big Ten play, as Bacharach will shield off Mercer, and a foul is called on Mercer. A good job by shielding by Hugo Bacharach, earning a free kick for Indiana.
And I'm going to be honest with you, Josh. I'm not really sure if there was a lot there on that call. Bacharach using his size at 6'4" to shield the ball away, and there wasn't a whole lot of contact. They were both back-to-back. I don't know, maybe a grab on the arm, but that was about it. Considering some of the fouls that we've seen so far today, not a whole lot there.
Definitely the referee trying to keep this game intact. A couple hard fouls from Indiana, as here come the Spartans the other way. Ludwig kind of trips over the ball as Barger will take it away. And it's deflected by Sharpen, and Indiana throw-in right in front of us, as there will be a sub in for Indiana. A new name for sure. Cruz, let me try to find it here quickly.
And it's Brecken Minzy, the redshirt freshman from Granger, Indiana, who just checked in. First action of the season for Minzy.
Definitely a choice by Todd Yeagley to put him in the match at the right back position, kind of switching off between Schreffler and Minzy, as Minzy wins a header right to Gumbale, who gets fouled hard. And a foul is called. Just under 27 minutes remaining in the 1-1 match. A thriller so far. It can only get better, I think, Cruz.